Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you a few little watercolor projects that I've done lately. Sitting here at our daughter's place, and I have just they encouraged me to sit down and do something to put on my channel, which I'm really grateful for and need the encouragement. So I've drug out all my watercolors, the pack of pencils and a watercolor palette, and I've just scribbled in some colour on my little pot that I've just lightly drawn an outline here to get a guide of what to do on my paper. And I'm just adding water and filling in the light and the dark shades here on the pot. The pot is actually, I'm actually looking at a vintage Pyrex dish that I got for my daughter, and instead of using them in her kitchen, she puts her plants in them. So so here I've picked up some green from the palette and using the thin part of the brush, for the ends of the leaves, and then adding the pressure as I go down. And that's just simply all of these. I'm just adding those stalks as I go. And so, yeah, I just encourage you to just get out your watercolors and just give something a go. You don't have to be learned in this. I'm just self-taught. I don't haven't done any lessons. I've watched a lot of YouTube, but yeah, just get them out and enjoy them. This was a really calming thing for me to do. It's paper related, which I love still, but using a medium that I haven't really done a whole lot with before. I'm just adding the stalks here as I go, how I feel that they are sitting. I'm looking at the plant and, getting a little rough idea of how it looks, but hey, just get in there and have a go. That's what it's about. You can't do much wrong. So with the leaves bud, I will say, it's just about having a light hand to get those light little lines and stuff like that. So practice. That's what it takes. So yeah, I just want to say to those who are still waiting for me to put things up and hanging in with me on my channel, thank you so much. We've had a whole lot of life-changing events happen since I was very active on my blog, and we've just had so much happen actually that yeah, you need a little break sometimes. So I just want to say thank you to those that have hung in with me. So I'm adding some little bits of brown here for the dirt in the pot. And here's where I make the mistake of touching this with my pencil while it's wet. Don't do that. Didn't work. So, you see me make these mistakes, and it's okay. We all make mistakes. So the way I fix this part, grab a piece of paper towel. Don't do that. Now grab a piece of paper towel and just blotch it off while it's still wet. It's almost like magic. It's like getting a rubber out and rubbering. I just pressed a little bit harder here and it took off all that colour. Now I'm going to sit and wait for it to dry a little. I didn't have my heat tool with me at the time. I have since found that stored in a box, and I waited. I went and done some more leaves while I let that dry a little. But I'm still impatient. But it worked this time because I let it dry just a touch. Okay, now don't be afraid to leave white spaces in your painting. That adds to that just makes watercolor, I think. So adding some little white spaces, you don't have to fill every single thing in that you do. Excuse me. Now I'm adding a little baby plant. Okay, so it's been a crazy quite a few years, just readjusting to life, because we've sold our house, we've got rid of all our furniture, all our old stuff. We downsized huge amounts of our possessions. Our kids all moved out. we rented for a little while my husband still had a little bit of work in the area. Okay, now you've seen me pick up a little bit of colour to add back to that pot. You can touch the end of your pencil to get colour. You can scribble on something to get colour, but I suggest you don't scribble on your wet picture. Anyway, I'm just adding some shading to the pot there. And I'm going to try and let this dry. I don't know what I was doing there. Okay, I'm getting some black colour for the table. Okay, yeah, we got rid of all our gear, all our old stuff. We've downsized all our possessions. We were in a rental for a little while, enjoyed that because it was out of town, loved being out of town. And then, what was it while we were there? Yeah, it was while we were renting. We went to Europe and we had a Europe holiday, which was fantastic. Hats off to my daughter for and her boyfriend at the time for organising the whole thing. It was just fantastic. Dave and me just tagged along. It was just an amazing experience. It was our first big flight overseas, or really big flight at all. And yeah, we just backpacked. We backpacked it like we had backpacks, and we were just, I mean, we hired cars, but it made us feel like teenagers again. I tell you, but at night time we didn't feel like it. Anyway, here is me trying to dry this without a heat tool. That was hard. You have to be patient without a heat tool. And I've grabbed a gel pen, and I'm going to add some stripes into my spider plant leaves. Okay, and so we did England. That's where our son was teaching for a while, for a couple of years. We did England, we did Scotland, we did Ireland, we did Italy. And in Italy we did Venice, Florence, Rome and Pompeii. It was amazing, absolutely amazing. We did Dubai on the way home. Wow, when we did that, we thought about what else can we do. So we went out and we bought a camper van, and we spent the next year or so doing up a camper van, and our aim was to travel Australia. So to kick that off, we got our youngest daughter married, which was a beautiful, beautiful day. On here you can see me drawing just the little pattern on the Pyrex dish, just to add some interest. And now I'm just going to line it in black. And I think that one's finished. So yeah, you'll go on to the next one. Oh, hang on. The painter's tape. Don't need painter's tape. I thought I was going to add a background to this, but I didn't. So that was an overkill. Yeah. Waste of painter's tape. But anyway, that's that one finished. On to the next one. Just simple 3-petal flowers on here. Using the watercolour pencil and a wet brush, and make sure I leave some white space in that as I paint, and you can watch that while I ramble on. And so yeah, come back, we got our camper van almost finished, and decided that okay, we've got our daughter married, let's go. So our children, for my 50th birthday, gave us a holiday to New Zealand. So we kicked it off with a holiday to New Zealand. We spent 3 weeks doing from top to bottom. New Zealand, loved it. Loved the people, so friendly. When we got back, oh, hang on, you can see me here just lining the flower with the black marker and the white gel pen. Okay, now I'm on to an eggplant. This eggplant was in our daughter's garden, and I'm looking out the window at it. And I'm just doing the same thing, just using the colour pencils and putting some colour onto the paper, but I grabbed the wrong colour. I grabbed a blue instead of the purple, so don't do that, but I fixed it later. Oop, there goes the blue. And then just add the water and go for it, leaving some light spaces. You'll see me use the paper towel to take off some colour for the light spaces. Yeah, anyway, so we ended up then Our camper wasn't totally finished, but we took off. As soon as we got back from New Zealand, we got rid of the rental. We put all our things in storage, all the things that we do have. So that's why all my craft things are in storage. I don't have hardly any craft. Well, the kids will say, you've got so much craft stuff around you. Yes, I've been doing crocheting and other things, but not all paper craft. All my paper craft stuff is in storage. I only have a limited supply with me that we did take around Australia, and that I hardly ever used because we were having so much fun seeing this beautiful country. So yeah, we took off. We spent all of last year around Australia, and just before this pandemic broke out, we were in Tasmania, and we actually got 2 weeks of that cut short and had to come home. Well, we don't have a home. Our van is our home, but we came back to our daughter's place. We had to quarantine somewhere else, but we eventually got back. And now my husband's got a little bit of work, which is really good, and we're out in the back sticks of New South Wales, and I'm in a motel room doing this, showing you how to do this, but God has been really good to us. He has blessed us abundantly, and the things that we have seen, we have been so blessed to do and see, and I'm so appreciative for every moment that we've had. Anyway, here I am doing this eggplant. So in some upcoming videos, you will see me bring maybe some of our experience into the videos that we've had the last few years. I would really love if you could subscribe to, if you're new to this channel, hit that bell button, the notification bell button, and I'm hoping to put up a lot more videos. I don't know what they're going to be of, but they're going to be of something. So yeah, look, I'm just lining my eggplant now with a fine liner. Make sure you let yours dry, otherwise the liner doesn't like it. It keeps stopping working. But I put some little dots here. They're in the video, the picture, you can see the detail a lot better than on video. And yeah, I'm just lining it with the fine black marker, and then I'm going to use my gel pen to add some little reflections onto the eggplant. So look, I just encourage you to get your gear out while you've got time, while this is still all going on, which I hope you're all well and safe. Give it a go. It's just so relaxing. So here you can see me doing that, putting some reflection on. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope that you'll join me in some more upcoming videos. Here I'm just putting a little bit of shading under my eggplant, and you know, I don't really know how to add shading, so I put some on and I took some off, and I put some on, took some off. Who cares how you do it? Honestly, just get in and have a go. So yeah, I've rambled quite a lot. I hope you'll join me again soon. Thank you.